Blessings. Yeah, you know, all one has to do, if you look at society and how it's all been played out, and when it comes to history and shit like that, all one really has to do is connect themselves to a church. You know, they got to be a real church going folk in order for anyone never to look at them, let alone question them. You know, they got to be a man or woman of the cloth to make it seem like they don't wear the suit of clownship. You know, they are a steward of worship. Yet, those are the very same ones that will do the most crookedest motherfucking shit, all because them tids, you know? Some of them really can't live off of the tids that you give them. You know, they need more because the word of the Most High says that you got to give more, you know? And if you don't give more, they will find every which way to take, you know? Because who's going to go after a church, you know, that is there to help? All some people really do is they connect to somebody in a church. And they ain't really just, you know, the steeples with the cross on the top. No, it ain't just a typical everyday church. No. Some people have basement churches, you know, the ones that you just see them on a Tuesday in the afternoon, you know, at so-and-so house and shit. People have their churches, and you are your own fucking church. Believe that, right? But some people really do use that front, to pose, to pretend, to mask, to wear many masks and shit, just in hopes that you keep on giving them tis, keep on coming to them with all your needs, and you know, just because they see the great, you know, you feel it, but some people want to put that onto you because you're costing them their time, their energy, their listening ear, and their pace to their heart, because what you're feeding them is your lowest, you know, your energy of struggle, stress, misery. You know, you need the Lord's help type of shit. Those are the ones that take from you because they see a need, you know, and they need it more than you. So they'll give you the $50, they give you the $100, but they see 50,000, they see 100,000 for all the needs that you need, but they just don't need it for you to have it right now because they need for you to keep coming back type of shit, right? Those are the ones that will reroute your shit, you know, to make it look like you really ain't shit, you know, because to have your important shit being rerouted to people that really don't care about you and make sure that you look like shit, you seem like shit, you sound like shit, and whatever you do is shit, you know, they're making sure that everything that you do that is the shit is, you know, better suited for the one that ain't doing shit with their life. But because you are something that, you know, they don't see as qualified for a position that they see is, you know, better suited for what they need, they got to make it look like you're too needy, you know, you're just too much of a need for something. So this one they ain't never asked, but they groomed to be something, you know. Anybody can pose and be something that they're not, just as long as they can take from the one that is. You know what, the most I got you. Have a good one. Bye.